Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And what did I say in my video I uploaded last night about Morphe dropping Jeffree Star? I said that he was gonna respond. Now Jeffree Star Cosmetics on Instagram have just responded. Like, they responded immediately after. Now keep in mind Jeffree Star has been like radio silent on social media recently, like but now you're responding because money is involved. I said in my video, once money gets involved, once they start taking from his wallet, that's when he will respond, because then it's an issue. Guess who predicted the truth? Me. So Jeffree Star Cosmetics have just responded and we're gonna read it out. They responded so quickly. Now keep in mind they just dropped some new lip liners, I think, like 2 days ago, and I assume they were being distributed by Morphe, so this is a really big hit for that line. But then again, I don't know if they were doing that line. So Jeffree Star Cosmetics on Instagram, it was only Instagram I think, which by the way, why only that social media? Posted and said, "Hey Star family, we are shocked and extremely saddened by the decision of our former retail partner Morphe Brushes on parting ways with our brand and Jeffree. Over the past 5 years," now that's the thing on Morphe, why are you only dropping him now whenever you've been aware of his past and have been working with him for 5 years? Seems like a PR move. "Over the past 5 years, we've accomplished amazing things together and released iconic products." Okay. "We are proud of everything we've accomplished with them." Okay, this makes it seem like they're in on what Morphe's doing. I don't know, it seems weird. "What's next? Question mark. We have an incredible remainder of 2020 planned and are excited to share our new products with you and our partners around the world. We know our customers will continue to create, inspire, and push the boundaries of our art. Love you all so much, Jeffree Star Cosmetics." So I had very, very mixed opinions about this, so as always I asked my audience what their opinion was. I'm gonna read out some of them, comment on them, then say my own. Georgia said, "Hate it. Whoever wrote this completely avoided even acknowledging that Morphe dropped them because of Jeffree's behavior," which is true. This statement is just like, oh, what a random shock, but we'll be right back, literally. And that's suspicious to me. What does it mean? Jess said, "Amazes me that he's been silent whilst his friend was being crucified, and as soon as his money is affected, he talks. Shows what Jezza really cares about. Money." Haley said, "LOL, if Jellybean Stinker cared more about his money, he'd stop being a coward and address everything. It'll just become more and more clear that Jingle Bell Sausage," oh my god, Jingle Bell Sausage, "doesn't care about the people who bought his products and funded his little shopping habit. Y'all are ruthless today." Anthony said, "Very wild and out there theory. What if Jeffree is actually still an owner at Morphe and this is all just to cause doubts in the claims made in Taddy's video? Ho ho. I wouldn't put it past either of them. They've both been known to publicly lie to their audience. I won't say my opinion on Anthony's claim and his theory, but interesting." Frog said, "As Shane would say, this is Jeffree's piece of humble pie. Morphe obviously cares a lot about their reputation and doesn't want these idiots ruining it, which is ironic because they've kept Jeffree for years upon years whenever his reputation has been the same." Did they know how problematic they were beforehand? Probably. Morphe more than likely wanted some money from it, but now that things are getting so big, they probably don't want to be seen supporting Shane Yeehaw and Jar Jar Sprinkles. Heidi said, "I don't think they're shocked or extremely saddened. Like him or hate him, the quality of Jeffree's makeup is leaps and bounds better than Morphe's, which is why Morphe did so much for him. They might get a few influencers back, but none of them will bring in the coin that Jeffree did. Personally, I think he's still involved in some way with them, and they're waiting for all this to pass, which could very much so be the case, which we all know it will. And even if it has ended with Morphe, there will be plenty of other companies that will want those sales. And if you remember back to the Shane and Jeffree series about making the conspiracy palette, Jeffree pitches the idea to Morphe about having the palette just sold by Morphe, and then he said that if they sell it on Jeffree Star Cosmetics, he likes that because they get all of the revenue from it. They make all the profit, whereas selling it on retail, you know, money gets split up. So actually selling it by himself, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, will probably make him more money in the long run." Mess said, "Okay, so when Shane Dawson, Jeffree's supposed family, gets dragged through the mud, he's silent. But when he loses some of that $1 million paycheck, he's suddenly super vocal. Speaks volumes about his character." Claire said, yeah, he's definitely avoiding the issue. All he cares about is money and his business. And himself. Not even a single statement regarding their issues. For a second I thought he actually did have a change of heart. Turns out he just learned how to act like he's nicer and tolerable than before. Us fans were clowns, I tell ya. Shirley said, Juju Spotify had seen this coming. I mean, it was long overdue to be honest, and I remember when they parted ways with Laura Lee after a day or two of her controversy, but it took Morphe several weeks to finally put an end to Voldemorphe. Not even several weeks, several years. Voldemorphe, oh I can't believe we're not able to use that anymore. James Charles must be thriving. Everyone was like, when's James Charles Cosmetics gonna come exclusively to Morphe? Kyle said, it shows that Miss Jeffree knows exactly what's going on. All it took was his precious flow of money to be disturbed for him to respond. Even then, we want him to respond, not his company. And it's very interesting that Jeffree Star Cosmetics responded and not the Jeffree Star account. Hey Jazzy said, I'm curious to see if his global partners like Beauty Bay will also drop him. If they do, who's going to distribute Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the UK? That may be coming next, we don't know. I don't think they will though, like that's why I was so shocked that Morphe dropped him. Like these companies knows he brings in millions upon millions of dollars and he will after this controversy as well, so it's kind of like, they're just gonna like act like I do not see, and then just sell his products again whenever he wants a summer drop. Yana said, they really said they're shocked, LMAO. Didn't they pull Laura Lee's makeup immediately after some tweets? But when someone who happens to have a pattern of being racist and aggressive towards women is finally shocked when they get the boot, haha, this shit is too rich. Serena said, Jeffree Stardust really needs to come forward, not just on his cosmetics account. He needs to speak up, but we'll all know he'll blame it on someone else. Maudie said, do they realize that their customers aren't going to do anything until they get an apology from the owner himself? Preach. How about before sharing new products, you share an apology, honey? Yup. The audience, Jeffree, please apologize and take accountability. Jeffree, new lip liners available now. Woo! Like, Chloe said, notice how they still don't address, yeah, and take note of this, the reason why all of this is happening. It's smart, but infuriating. I agree. Also, their message is trash, just like them, teehee. Shady bitch. Emily said, parting ways makes it sound like this was some mutual decision. Jeremy Starkid will probably put that in his eventual apology too. He'll do anything to make himself seem like the better person, and a lot of people on Twitter were saying that Jeffree is going to come out and say that this was a mutual decision, even if it wasn't. That's a pretty smart thing to do. It's Noe said, they didn't see this coming and it makes the whole situation hilarious. You gotta hit him where it hurts most, and for Jeffree that's clearly his bank account. Plus, supporting Jeffree was such a bad PR move for Morphe, considering the fact that a lot of influencers dropped their codes and stopped pushing the brand, so I guess for Morphe this was the smartest move. And I definitely think a lot of YouTubers who have dropped them or have been dropped by Morphe will probably get signed back up again and actively promote them, which was probably the best thing for them to do. Deadly said, Jeffree was quick with that response. As we've been saying, you want answers? Come for his dollar. Edgy Teenager said, I think Jeffree is just watching all this go down and he's either gonna pretend nothing's happening until the next launch or make the situation 1,000 times worse. The post from Jeffree Star Cosmetics just tells us that there's gonna be another launch, yes. I personally think he's gonna keep silent until the launch is released or this is over. Celeste said, it really bothers me how they were shocked about losing a retail partner than the fact that Morphe took out Jeffree Star because he is racist. Although he made racist remarks in the past and claims he's changed, there's been several people claiming how he still uses these slurs even now. He literally took off several black people from his PR list, and the fact that fans that also support Black Lives Matter also support Jeffree just baffles me. Clown emoji. MP said, we are shocked, ... Okay, we all saw this one coming. Now man up and take accountability. Clover said, we are shocked, ... Maybe I don't know enough about business, but wouldn't there have been some behind the scenes stuff before Morphe announced them ending the partnership? Yes, I think there would have had to be. I don't know if there was, but it seems like there had to be. The whole thing sounds like a sympathy grab. Emily said, honestly sounds like a we are the victim statement. I mean, shocked and extremely saddened, sure. I am said, cry me a river. You tried to cancel all your friends in the beauty industry and ended up cancelling yourself. Hashtag karma. Imperfectly Perfect said he shouldn't be surprised he's in a lot of controversy right now, and it's no shock that Morphe would want to keep their products by Jeffree Star out of their store. Lucia said they're still acting like this is a huge shock that happened out of nowhere and that it was totally unexpected. Morphe finally realized that the only way to save their reputation is to cut ties. If the owner of the brand can't even step up and address the horrendous allegations against themselves, then why should we continue supporting them? And that poses another conversation. Why is it Jeffree Star Cosmetics and not Jeffree Star? Even if it is him on the account, you know what I mean? Shady. Chris said Jeffree Star is too coward to come forward and talk himself. That or the whole situation is being saved for court and we'll hear nothing. That could also be it. Peace Girl said, I honestly think this was bound to happen based off of how the drama has been escalating at this point. The only things that surprised me about Morphe dropping Jeffree was 1, they didn't do it sooner, and 2, they didn't drop Jeffree and Shane at the same time, but a week apart. I think it's well deserved that this happened, but I'm just a 17-year-old, what do I know? That's me, honestly. Oh my god, I'm a 17-year-old, what do I know? Jacqueline said, all a setup. This is the most manipulative person. The statement sounds so superficial. He'd show his face if there wasn't something to hide. Yeah, and that poses the question, why is he hiding? People are like, this statement is giving me Karen vibes. People are saying, just take the L already, Jeffree. Danny said, I'm still honestly shocked about this. I really never thought the day would come, even in a million years, that Jeffree Star is finally getting the karma of being silent. Dana said, we are shocked and extremely saddened. What were you expecting? I swear Jar Jar Sprinkles is the most delusional influencer. He expected Morphe and everyone else to keep going the way it was. Things are starting to crumble. Puff Pets said this, and I really do agree. I feel like Morphe might want Jiggly Star Puff back after all this blows over. I mean, Morphe is going to lose millions of dollars, and I bet Morphe called them in advance. I don't think they were shocked. Jay said, commercially, as in commercially drop him, ain't it sis? Drop him in every way possible. How about invite Manny back since he was literally kicked off for doing next to nothing? I agree. I think a ton of people like to conveniently forget that Manny was cancelled and put through hell for allegedly being a bad friend to perv with Jeffree. It's so ridiculous to me. We shouldn't have been praising him for stepping away from such a snake. Moment of silence for Manny. Moment had. Say said Jingle Bell Sled definitely saw this one coming. I bet they even had a nice conference call with Morphe before Morphe went public about this. Now I think they would have had to do that. I'm not saying they did, but it seems like from a business point of view that's what you have to do, right? Or else Morphe were shady. Because take note, they said they were shocked, not that they didn't know beforehand, and that's the tea. Jason said he's definitely getting ready to throw Shane Dawson under the bus. Lucinda said Jeffree Star Cosmetics was not shocked. A discussion took place. In my opinion, both parties figured out what the best compromise could be. People speculate Jeffree Star is still making money through Morphe's investments. Morphe didn't want to look bad with all the complaints. Customers lost trust with them either way. Again, posing the question that maybe this is just for PR. Boogaloo said, not gonna lie, laugh my ass off. Jeffree Star deserves this. Kai said, I think it's really funny because Morphe just released that statement, as in Jeffree Star Cosmetics responded very fast. Yukio said, I'm still so pissed that he hasn't spoken up about anything. He's letting everyone take the blame for him because he won't speak out. And I know that this was the best decision for Jeffree, and his lawyers are probably telling him to stay quiet, but still, what about your family? Little Omeg said it's all lies, Jeffree is evil. Nick said, I definitely think this is the bare minimum statement they could have put out, besides nothing, and Jeffree Star will continue to stay silent until this drama passes over. Leanne said, he's getting what he deserves and I'm here for that. Bye bye Jeffree. People are saying they already dropped Shane, why wouldn't they drop Jeffree? Okay, so a lot of people were responding on Twitter and YouTube community, so we kind of have a gist now. My opinion, I still think it is extremely weird that they had to sign off the statement from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. They could have literally, even if they were going to do that, signed it off as from Jeffree Star. The fact he's staying silent, whether it is for legal reasons or just shady reasons, is super shady. You're letting your family, Shane, take the fall in all of this, and while I've made my opinions very clear on Shane, I don't think he deserves to have his family turn against him like that. Jeffree, why aren't you there for him when he's been so avidly there for you, and that has gotten him even more dragged? I definitely think though that Morphe will probably bring Jeffree back after all this blows over, either privately or publicly, I don't know. But guys, what's your opinion on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics response to Morphe dropping Jeffree Star? Let me know and I will see you in my next video, and bye. Mwah.